Hey everybody, it's the 31st of December, I believe. Yes, and we have 36 more days-ish before we make the long trip to New Orleans. How many can say that they still have one of these? Woo! The wife and I, we have done our living room in complete and total haunted mansion. Excuse the cobwebs there. We put a stencil on and just tapped black paint and white paint. The white paint actually glows in the dark, so the eyes all glow. And our entire living room is done like this. Of course, nothing is complete without the hanging pictures. And of course, the gargoyles with the candlesticks. This one here, unfortunately, had an accident. Broke its arm. My wife does diamond art. This is a picture that she created. Well, she added the diamonds to it. Every little single piece is a different color. Pretty darn wild. This thing is huge. This is a trophy we won back in 2022. Best dressed. Pretty sweet. And of course, our ship on the stick for a video I believe I posted of being awesome. I won it for just being awesome. This picture here is at least close to 50 years old. I know it's over 40 because I remember this as a child. This belonged to my grandmother and my grandfather. And when he had moved, I asked him if I could have this picture. I've always loved this picture. And he said, yes, you can have it. So I believe I've seen people have this picture in the back of their living space, and it's a print, of course, but still pretty cool. So this is my daily vlog, and like I said, we have 35-ish more days until our vacation, and pretty stoked about it. Our last one, we went on a ship. I want to say it was the Freedom. The tail end had caught fire twice. The first time, I believe, I don't know what happened with the first one. The second one they claimed was a lightning strike. So then when we got on it, it was just a stack, not the fins that you would see on a carnival ship. And then we went to the Dominican Republic, which a month or two later, the bad side of the island was shooting at planes. But that is what life is about. It's about adventures and putting yourself out there and taking risks. And I had a blast. I mean, the food was kind of strange, but here in America, when it's hot outside, you don't eat soup. I don't eat soup. Most people don't eat soup. We had paid for like a cigar tour, town/lunch, and when we went to have lunch, it was soup, hot soup. And I had bought a ring. Fun fact about the Dominican: if you watched Jurassic Park, or I think even The Godfather, parts of it, they filmed it all there on the island. So one of their stones, the blue and white, something with blue and white, I'll have to figure out the name, I'm not exactly sure of the name. And then the other is amber. So I got me a ring. They sized me there at the shop, and then they said, we'll get it sized for you and we'll bring it to you. I said, well, I'm with this group. I mean, you're going to be able to find me? And they're like, oh yeah, no problem, my friend. We got you. I'm like, oh. I took a risk. So I gave him the money, paid for it, and went on my way. Keep in mind, I also got my wife a ring, so there were two rings, and I wouldn't say it was expensive. I don't want to say it was cheap. It was just, it costs, right? So I took a risk, and we're sitting there eating soup, and this little boy comes running up to me with an envelope, slides it over to me at the table, and then runs off. I felt like I was in a movie. I was like, I don't even know. I don't even know. It was weird. It was weird. And so I opened it up, and it was the rings. Like, how they found us, no idea. How they knew what I looked like, no idea. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. And it was good. We went to Cozumel one time, and they said, don't drink the water. Don't, it's not good for you, blah, 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 blah. It'll give you, make you sick, blah, 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 blah. And we went to Mr. Sancho's in Cozumel, and it was fine. We had no problems. Zero. So you're going to have people that have bad experiences. And I suppose that happens anywhere, right? Like, you go to a nice, fancy restaurant, and you could have a great time, and the person next to you orders a meal, goes home, and gets food poisoning. I don't know. It happens, I suppose. But this is my family when we were much younger at Disney. And always loved, never got to go to Disney when I was a kid. We'd take our kids to go, and the wife and I, we instantly fall in love. Every time we go, we always take a picture in front of the fountain, of course. I need to dust. This is dusty. Me holding a camcorder, wearing a goofy hat. Those were the days. Of course, my guitar. It's been signed by a gentleman named Rich Hardesty. He's kind of a country, reggae kind of style vibe to him. He's good. I've listened to him back in the early 2000s when I lived in Colorado, and I actually got to meet him, and it was a pretty cool thing. I had him sign my guitars. Really nice of him to do so. Who remembers these things? It's an original. It's an OG. This is pretty old. Guess what it is. If you know it, put it in the comments. My kids got me a guitar pick from Hawaii on their trip over. Pretty nice. I don't want to take it out of the package though. It's hardwood. It's very thick, as you can tell. I don't like my picks this gauge, so this is just a nice little memento. But that pretty much does it for now, for my show and tell. I need to post more often, someone that I was watching, and you guys, if you've not checked out his videos, Adam the Woo, check him out. He posted every single day, and it's a lot of traveling. So I'm working on it. I also attempt to blacksmith, attempt to play guitar. The wife at one time was working on getting my pilot's license. There's an old record that came from my grandfather on my biological father's side. He made the album. Rumor has it, what I was told anyways, is that he had an opportunity to play at the Ground Old Opry and was told that he would have to quit drinking in order to go and play. I don't know. He liked to drink, I guess, suppose. Might have a lot to do with, dealing with stage fright. Who knows? If it's even true. But he has a record. He made a record. So, that's cool. One of my wife's family members made these when she was young. And what they are Christmas ornaments. You squeeze the sides, and there's a piece of chocolate in it. It's pretty nice. My wife made this, and it's pretty nice. I like it. She also made this. Very talented she is. Indeed she is. Okay, so on our decorations, I have this one decoration I have to put out every year. I've had it since I can remember, and that is the reindeer. However, it's very old. Not that I'm that old, but it looks kind of scary at the moment. It is what it is. We did this several years ago. I'm not exactly sure what year we put the handprints on the wall. But the A, she's the youngest, and her hand's not really that big. That's funny. K is the oldest, and the hand looks scary. My wife, she just said that her hand's probably still that size. That's funny. Okay, well that's it for now. I'm going to take off. Have a happy and safe New Year's, everybody. And see you next year.